Another day, another video. Today's topic, The Legend of Zelda 4 Swords Adventures, one of the only multiplayer Zelda games in existence, and one of my favorite Zelda games. So, let's get started. Cue the intro. The Legend of Zelda 4 Swords Adventures is one of 3 games made with the Toon Link style that are a pseudo, trilogy. You got Minish Cap, you got 4 Swords, and then you got 4 Swords Adventure. 4 Swords was made as a little tie-in multiplayer game on the Game Boy that was packaged along with Link to the Past, and Minish Cap was its own game on the Game Boy Advance. But 4 Swords Adventures was the only Zelda game to multiplayer on the GameCube that you could play with your friends. But only if, you had 4 Game Boys and 4 Game Boy to GameCube adapters. But you could play with all your friends, isn't that great? You could play with everybody, the whole squad. If you have a 5th person, they're gonna have to be left out. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. Underneath that game is a fabulous, fantastic even, wonderful first-person campaign that you can play if you don't have any friends or you don't have all the necessary tools to maximize the play potential. And that's me. I've been trying to play this game with people for years. I cannot do it. Every single time that I get somebody to play with, they stiff me. They don't want to play with me. And when we do, they get mad at me. Why? Because I'm greedy. I'm greedy. I want to collect all the Force Gems. I want to collect everything. Yeah, so what is my fault? I don't care. What matters is that I win. I collected the most stuff. I don't care if I end up being the dark hero and because I abandoned my friends and I went for glory. No, that doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is I got them sweet Force Gems. So in the game, there are 8 different areas. Each has 3 different levels that you can go into. There may be a mini boss in between, one level here, one level there, but typically it's you go location after location, you fight a quick little mini boss or a swarm of enemies, and then you move on. You can collect tons of items. You can even upgrade some items, but you have to work together as a team, or you have to command 3 other people, 3 other pawns. If you're gonna try to survive, you gotta decide who's gonna be the leader. And it doesn't have to be the person wearing green, even though it probably should be the person wearing green. There's purple and blue and red, but green is what's most important in this game. If you're wearing green, you gotta take ownership of this team. You gotta bring them all together. Figure out these puzzles. Can't let them wander around and go wherever they want. No. They need to follow your lead because you're the leader. You're in the front of the pack. It's the only way. We're not gonna beat Ganon if you guys can't follow my lead. I'm not the problem, all right? Throughout the various levels, there is also Shadow Links that you have to fight. Shadow Link is, the reflection of your deepest, darkest desires. It's not me, I promise. But the only way to defeat Shadow Link is to outsmart him. The right color has to attack him at the right time, or you've got to use items that they give you. The game is really fun. It's got a lot of charm, but is very derivative from A Link to the Past and basically every other Zelda trope in the series so far. But it's a multiplayer game. There are also the shadow battles, which you can fight each other actually, and you can blow each other up, and whoever loses the most lives or the most Force Gems, they lose. I've only played this mode once and it was fun, but it got very boring fast, honestly. It's the same kind of gameplay loop. You keep fighting each other until the other person dies. You unlock some more levels, maybe some other items, but pretty quick mode, honestly. In your campaign, you're supposed to beat Vati and save the 7 maidens, just like Minish Cap, except for Minish Cap doesn't have maidens. You know who does have maidens? A Link to the Past. They have maidens. So like I said, very derivative of the other games. Honestly, I'm making this video because I really want to play this game again with people. I've played it tons of times by myself, but every time they leave me. Why? What did I do? I didn't do anything wrong. I just wanted to collect a few more Force Gems, I feel like anybody in my situation would. It's not my fault. As this is the last game in the 4 Swords trilogy, honestly, I think it's a good way to go out. It didn't sell super well, given the fact that you have to buy a bunch of adapters and have a bunch of Game Boys. That's a lot. but it was fun, and I think that's what matters. It's still a fun game for the most part, whether you play it with people or without. So as it stands, this game's legacy is a song in Smash Brothers, and that is about it. Thank you so much for, listening to me yap about Four Swords Adventures. I could keep going, but it makes no sense to. You're not gonna stay for that. I understand. I could keep going. I really want to. I just want to play with somebody. That's all. Wow, that sounds really sad when I say it like that. Nah, I'm done. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. But you know what does suck? That they replaced it with Triforce Heroes. If you're gonna do Triforce Heroes, then you shouldn't have made Four Swords. This is disgusting. Why would I want to play Triforce Heroes where the Links have solid color hair corresponding to their outfits? Just, gross. Actually, you know what? You're not going anywhere. I'm gonna continue yapping. You're gonna listen.